Hey everyone, Marc D here, and welcome to another Wizardry stream. We're on to expedition number 7. So, happy New Year to everyone. And what I've been doing is farming the dragon on level 7 because we got our characters high enough up, and spent some time farming so you can get some really good materials. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do that, and then we'll head back to the dungeon, clear out the other levels. Now I think we're characters are high enough now, probably enough to probably win the game or take out Wordna on the evil wizard on level 10. But let's do a little bit of farming, then we'll head back to the maze. So let me share the screen. Hey, Daniel Barry, happy Monday, happy Monday, happy New Year. Great to see you. Let me share my screen here. Let's share this wizardry window here. Make sure I share the audio. There we go. So I've been farming the dragon. So let me show you guys how to do this. You have to have your character up probably to about level 10, 9 or 10 to be able to do this. So let me turn the let me check the music here on this. Oh, let's check something here. Let's put the music on the lowest volume there. All right. Okay. And let's just check our title menu here. Always check your games here. You put so much time into this, you don't want to lose it. Of course, it's you copy the game over and over. Yeah, it's something that some people call it, save scum or whatever. You have to save everything. Hail to Caleb Levine. Yeah, it's but hey, I've been playing this for fun, and yeah, I think I've only died once, and I did save my did recover my characters, but yeah, it's very easy to die in this game and not make it back alive. Yep. So now that we got our characters up to level 11, we can just go farm that dragon, and we've gotten some good weapons there. So let's. What you want to do is enter the maze. And we're going to head down to the elevator, take you to level 4. So you head through the blind spot in the maze, go to the right one tile, keep headed north. You're in the elevator. Now we head down to floor 4. Which we've cleared already in previous expeditions, and then we're going to head south, and we can see what the map was here. So I think we've cleared out. Oh, there's actually there's a section here that I just remember from playing and checking the map. But you have to teleport to get to this section. There's a ring of monsters around this section, but you can't get through there until you have the teleport spell. Here, use our blue ribbon, and leave in peace. We don't need to mess with the priestesses here. And then we're gonna head down to floor 7. So I think we still have to clear floor 6, but what you can do here is get some really good weapons and loot from this dragon. So I'll show you guys the map here. Basically, we're on the elevator down here in this corner, so you head out, secret door, go to the left once, go up to the second corridor, take a left, and ring around here. There's a secret door here. This room here contains the dragon, and he gives some of the best loot in the game. So let's head back there. So you head out of the elevator, like I said. Go here, turn right. Now there's a secret door. Now, let me cast. Let's cast big shield. Just here, report. That lowers our armor class, and you can see we've got some good armor on these characters now too. So if we look at our lead character here, +3 breastplate. This is one of the best weapons in the game that I found, the Vorpal Blade, fighting this dragon. Helm +1, shield +1. So we want to get some try to keep getting better weapons, of course, for our characters. So Dragon Slayer, not the best magic sword, but attacking this dragon, it works out pretty well. And then we've got +2 here, so you can see everything's +2. So his armor class is down to -6. And we've got some good weapons here. We've got an amulet we can cast, a ring that can cast Manifo, which makes monsters go still. And I think Henrik, we got this jeweled amulet, which just casts Dumb Pick, so the mapping spell. So you have unlimited mapping spells. So let's see if we do equip. Let's equip. You can switch between the Rod of Flame. I'm gonna keep that equipped here, but it's a nice little item to have if you run out of level 1 spells. You can keep casting it if you're not sure where you are in the world. Actually, you could probably equip that over the staff, because he's never going to go into combat. Let's see. We can do unequip. Let's do equip. Oh, you can only have one. Huh. I guess it only lets you have that equipped at one time. Interesting. I thought you would be able to have both. Because you can have the staff and that equipped. Huh. Interesting. You'd be able to have 2 equipped at the same time. But anywho, what I wanted to also say was you don't need to cast the spell to get through hidden doors. If you click on the wall or go forward, the hidden door is there, so it's going to let you through. So you can't see that it's there, but you can still get through it. So you head 1 to the right, and head up. This is the first corner. Head up to the second corner, and go through. Just follow this circle down. And I'll tell you, it's getting really hot here. It's almost too hot to bear. So you hit the space bar there. Now this is another secret door. I don't need to cast the spell since I know it's there. But if I click to go forward, and we head into this room. The encounter is going to be the fire dragon. Really cool graphics they did here. So let's see if we can try the little graphics in the corner here. Much better. I'm always surprised the fire dragon, so we can just fight away. And we shall fight. 26 damage. He's probably got about 50 hit points. So there we go. Dragon is gone. Maybe 55 hit points, it depends. So now we're going to inspect the chest. Gas bombs. So we're going to disarm chest. Gonna hopefully we get some good. See, no loot there, just 310 gold pieces. So what you want to do is turn around, head back out of the room, and what we're gonna do is escape, quit to title menu, and save and return to title. And we're gonna do rinse and repeat. So we select game, and you can back up the game if you want, but at this point, probably don't need to. You know, some people say this is kind of gaming the game, but it's a nice way to try to get some of those really good weapons. Now, this dragon can do a lot of damage too. His spell cast, so you want to try to take him out. Obviously, the first round. So usually, I do just with the magic user. Is cast. Now you've got Big Fire, Spark Storm is usually not enough damage. You want to cast. I usually cast Blizzard Blast, which is a level 4 spell. So you've got 5 of those. So cast that. It should take him out the first time. You hope that he doesn't get spelled. 41 points of damage at that time. So that was. Pretty nice hit there. Let's disarm the chest. Oh, failed to disarm the trap, so let's disarm the trap. We got it that time. So we got a dagger, that's all. So it could be that thieves' dagger, which I found, but that's not. I'm trying to find some more swords here. Turn around. So you're facing that way. Put the title number. It saves the game. And then as you save it, it redoes that encounter again. So this can get, you know, pretty repetitive, but you just keep going in there and trying to see and hope for some of those really good weapons or amulets. It's a very low percentage chance that you get these items, so that's why using this technique can get some of the better items in the game. Not quickly, but you probably have the best chance using this method. Let's cast the spell here again. Shield cast. Delta is usually enough. 22 points, 24, so 46, 20. So yeah, so I don't think he ever has more than 60 hit points of damage. Yep. All right, so let's see what we get here. Anti-priest. Helm. Okay, now hopefully that's something good like a +1 or +2. I'm hoping for +2 because we have a bunch of +1s. So rinse, cycle, repeat here. So quit to title menu. And we'll do this a few more times just to see what we... Trying to get at least one good amulet or something here. Hey, Deadman, what's up? How's it going, buddy? Playing some Wizardry here. Oh yeah, we definitely need to try Save the World. Don't you have to do that first? Isn't there like a first level you have to do in that game, or an initiation? But yeah, definitely love to do that. Yeah. That'll be a lot of fun. Sign me up for that. Yep. And of course, Dadman's here, so we have to play this.
Nice.
Ah! Ah! God damn it, Mark! Jeez!
Always brings a smile. Yeah. Yeah, never finished. We got cut off. Yeah, I'm trying to remember that. It didn't go that well. I think you had to do like the first level on your own or something in that game. Save the World in Fortnite, yeah, which is how I started playing the game. I think it had Save the World first before it added the player versus player. But yeah, definitely would love to do that. Yeah, Mandalorian tried to play it and he couldn't get it to work on his. He kept crashing on it. Gotta keep asking if we can get it to work. Yep. The reason I tune in, right? Yeah. All right, all right. So here we go. See, he got his spell off. So boom, look at all that damage. So that dragon is pretty powerful. He almost killed our magic user. So not good. Yep. So let's we gotta inspect the chest. I don't think you can cast. Might be able to cast a spell, but hopefully that's not gonna. No trap. It's an open chest. Dooku's open. Hopefully there's something good there. 100 gold pieces. Come on. Give me something good. So now we gotta cast some spells. Let's to heal our characters here. So we can cast, now we have these higher level spells. We can cast a Mad E on Henrik. And just to save time, we'll cast that on Dan. And we'll cast a Cure. Great Cure on Durin. So yeah, as long as you have about 60, 50 hit points minimum. But I think the dragon can't kill you. If they do get that spell off, the dragon does get that spell off, then can do some nice chunk of damage to you. So that's why your magic users are critical to this game. But if they have low hit, with the low hit points, you can get taken out pretty quickly. So it really should have another magic user in the group, or like a healing amulet to help. If you combat, to get down really low. All right, Dadman's off to bed. Have a great day tomorrow, Dadman. Get you soon. We're watching Ice Pirates on Toxic Tuesday. Did you watch Party for Ice Pirates? I can't remember, but yeah. Everyone check that out tomorrow night. Yep. On Nick Weiser's channel. Yep. Right here. Cast the spell. Now that the front three are pretty powerful, it usually doesn't even get to the. You know, don't even need to cast that spell. Yeah. 28. Dragon down. Alright. So like I said, we'll just do this a few more times. Yep. To disarm the trap. Come on. Our chances go down. We still got, okay, good. A sword, armor, 190 XP. We'll do a couple more, but that hopefully is a good sword there. You never know, but hopefully that was a nice sword that we got. So rinse, repeat. I mean, technically, what this just does is save you the time of you could just come down to level 7, you know, each time, go through the elevator, go through, you know, maybe you'll have it down there. Just saving you that time of walking up and down the stairs. So. And once you have the teleport spell, too, you can teleport down here each time. Yep, so we surprise the monsters, so let's do a fight. So 30 damage, 24 damage. Ouch. Type priest, that's a bad spell if that goes off. Yeah. Come on, damn her. You don't want that to go off. Oh, that's just a scroll. Usually it's a Garbaggio scroll. I should say, but like a Lomelia or something, a spell, but it's not that good. I haven't found like a tilt-a-weight spell or something yet. And once you found some of these better weapons, it makes the dragon all the much easier to kill. Now he surprised you, but he can't cast a magic spell on the surprise, thankfully. So you don't have time to do that. Otherwise these encounters would be much more difficult if they could do that. Yeah. All right, so we got 2 more Blizzard or level 4 spells left. 41 points, 30 points, 70 points of damage, and then your spell doesn't. You don't need to use your spell. She's not disarming these traps lately. First try. So we got a dagger. Hoping for one more encounter with the sword. Of course, you're getting some decent experience points, but not a lot, because it's just one monster there. Hit us for 10 damage. Come on. Let's cast a spell on it. Let's cast the Cure spell. Great Cure. Let's do a Great Cure. We've got 4 of those left. So when you hit the max level you can have is 9 spells in each slot. So we're slowly moving up. So we don't have any level 7 spells yet. But, 20. Well, so you're hoping that you hit him with your front row first, and then You don't have to use a spell. Priest again. Sword. Okay, good. 226. All right. Hopefully a good sword. Let's go one more time. Let me check. Durin's. His hits have been very low. Does he only have a +1? I guess he's only got a +1, so I just want to make sure. Oh, he's got a longsword +2. And then you can check the inventory too on your characters, so you like start to fill up. So hopefully that, and the icons here, that hopefully that's the Vorpal blade that Dukas has. That'd be really cool if it's not a Vorpal blade. I don't know if that icon is always the same. It's a dragon's eye. It's probably a longsword +2 just by looking at the hilt. So this is probably a longsword +2. So she's got a couple more slots left. One more slot. I'm just checking to see how many. You know, you can max out your inventory. Of course, you can drop scrolls and things like that. You know, things you think aren't going to be good items. Or if you bring a bishop with you, too. Down here. Then the bishop can identify it as you're, as you're playing in the maze. Yep. In camp, though, not during it. I don't think the bishop would do that during camp. Fight. Parry. Cast. Blizzard Blast. Use a blast right about now. Yeah. Down goes Frazier. So let's get something good here. Armor, okay. Armor and a dagger. And you never know. You never know what you're going to find. Yep. Looks like a box of chocolates. The dragon didn't get a spell off. Alright, a sword. Let's see. We got a lot of gold in that chest too, which is interesting. So let's see what then we've got a sword. Items here. So with that hilt like that, I'm not sure what sword that is. Hopefully it's a good one. It's a good one. So we've got a couple more. Well, I'm gonna fill up all our slots here. Might as well. So we've got 3 more slots I left in. So let's do one more encounter here. I have a feeling that was a pretty good sword. The original Vorpal blade was actually called the Blade of Cuisinart, or the Cuisinart blade, and obviously due to copyright, they had to change the name. You know, back then the video game days, like I think was it Outrun or one of the Atari games they used the Ferrari without getting permission, used the because the design and logos are trademarked. And, Ferrari needs their cut. So I don't know if they eventually paid Ferrari or the car. be generic. Oop, he munched on him. Spell. Let's cast. Well, we're gonna use level 5 spell, so we'll cast Frost King. 38 damage. Dragon goes down. So let's inspect. Anti-mage. Sword, okay, another sword. Good, good. Let's check our inventory slots here. Let's see what that. Okay, probably just a standard. Look at that. Could be a Dragon Slayer. Could be a Dragon Slayer, yeah. So, alright, so we've got 2 more spots, so we've gone this far, so might as well fill up your inventory here. Escape. Hey, Canadian Spider-Man. Cowabunga, dude. We are mining the dragon here. Let's see, do I have Cowabunga, dude? I think I did. Where are my turtles here?
Wise man say, forgiveness is divine, but never pay full price for late pizza.
Cowabunga, dude. Classic, yep. Great to see you here, Canadian Spider-Man. Hope you've got that bonfire ready to go soon. So what we're doing here is attacking a fire dragon. Bane of all Canadians' existence because he'll melt all your snow. So let's cast a healing spell on Durin. So he got kind of whacked up. Cast a cure. Let's cast Frost King. Oh, 57.1 shot killed the dragon. Alright, another sword, cool. Good sword. Blade of Cuisinart. Get lucky, yep. Let's see what Henrik found. You can tell by the icon. Let's see. That sword with that hilt. Not sure if I've seen that one yet, which could be good. You never. Alright, so we got 1 more inventory slot, so let's fill it up. We'll head back up and we'll head back down and head into the mage for some adventuring. Let's do the title. So you can see this took, what, like a half hour to do? And probably found some really, knock on wood, some really good weapons. Because if you're stuck with just those, +1 longsword, the weapons and the, once you end up with enough gold, the trading post, Baltic's trading post, doesn't really have some good weapons early on. It's a big disadvantage to your characters. Good fight. 7 damage, 8 damage, 30 damage. Yeah, the dragon has no chance. Alright, let's see. We've gotten some pretty good stuff, I think, these last few encounters. So, let's see. Gauntlets. Oh, cool. Hopefully, some good gauntlets. Perfect. +2 gauntlets or something. Okay, so now we're gonna head back out of the maze here. Okay, so we just want to retrace our steps here. So up. And you kind of can only go one way, so it's not. So now that we turn right to go down the hallway. Then we head back here, left, or up once, or to the right once, excuse me. Now, I don't know if it's a glitch here, but it's showing me where there's a hidden door. Maybe because I've already gone through it. Maybe it's showing me that there's a hidden door there. So you don't have to cast the more light spell. There we go. Counter. Let's see. What is it? These guys can poison you. They're not that bad, these Medusa lizards, but they can poison you. So we'll hide shadows. And cast. Oh, we surprised them. Yep, surprised them. You can't cast a spell now. And you, for example, you can use an item. So let's use the Rod of Flame, which is a pretty powerful weapon. The only thing is, yes, sometimes the Rod of Flame can get 14 damage. We took out 4 of them. So we'll just do a standard fight. So that was 55 damage points with that Vorpal Blade, or the Blade of Cuisinart. It's pretty wild, yep. Let's see what those critters had. Let's see if they had anything good. Let's replace item. Let's say Danver. That scroll was not a good scroll, so we'll get that. I thought I just did that. We got 2 items in. We can buy those antidotes for cheap. We got plenty of money now. So you rotate left, the door. You're gonna hit the elevator. Turn to your right there. Then we head to floor 4. Just head back to the north here. We hit our second elevator. Floor 1. Alright, now we just head back to the surface now. So once you have the teleport spell, of course, then it's a lot faster to transit in and out of the maze. Let's leave them in peace, those orcs. Kill in 2 seconds now at this level. Yeah. Just head back up. Alright, now we've got to pull in our bishop and have her identify all those items. So we're going to visit the tavern. And we're going to add to party. Add our bishop. It would be nice to get this bishop high enough up. Bishops take a long time to get up, get up their level, increase their levels. Yep. Let's see. Where did she go? Good priest. Oh. There we go. It was wonky there. So let's visit the inn. Let's do a little party rest. And let's save the game too, just so we put the title menu. Let's just back it up. Okay, so now we're going to visit the tavern. Oh, not the tavern. This is the inn, excuse me. And we're going to go to Dukas, inspect, we're going to go to his items, and we're going to give the party member a sword, his sword, and we're going to give the armor. Oh. Give to party member. You don't want to equip things too if they're cursed. That would be bad. You have to pay to take off the cursed item. I wonder what that dagger is. That probably looks like a standard dagger. And I'm pretty sure it knows the, by the icons here. Let's see if she's filled up. So that's a breastplate there. You get to know the icons in the game. Okay, well her inventory is full. Let's go to her items here. So I'm going to take a screenshot of this. On my end. So we get, now of course, unfortunately, when I did the encounter and got the deadly ring, the bishop sometimes can equip it by accident. So I have to pay 250,000 gold to take the deadly ring off. If I had done it correct, identified it without equipping it, it would have been worth 250,000 gold, which would have been very nice. So, let's see. Oh, there we go. Identify. +1. Okay, we have plenty of +1 helms, but dagger. Let's see. Identify. +2 dagger. That'll get us some good cash. Is it not letting me look at any of these? Ooh, Thieves Dagger. Now that's an amazing weapon in the game. That changes your character class to a ninja. So I might do that down the road with one of my characters. So then I think you keep the thieving abilities, and then you get the fighting abilities and spellcasting abilities of the ninja, without having to be an evil character. All right, so it's longsword +2. That's what I thought. Okay, no, I think this is a Dragon Slayer's sword. Yep. So it is. It's the icons do match up to the weapon. Yep. But the Thieves Dagger is a very, very rare weapon in this game. Yep. Let me identify that armor. Come on. It's gonna glitch it. Okay. Other armor -2. All right. So that's a cursed item. Yep. Equip. See, it's cursed. So now I've got to go. Which is not going to be too expensive, but I've got to go to the temple. And, I got to go to the store here. And remove cursed item. There's a deadly ring. Alright, so I lose 4,000. At this point, I have enough money. It's okay. And let's check our characters out, too. Let's, go back. This takes a while because you have so much loot. Let's check our characters here. So, helm +1. I'm pretty sure we've all got helm +1s. Yep. And these guys can't wear helmets, so we can sell that. The dagger +2 is +3, 1 to 4, +2. It's just we'll sell that. It's a cool item, but your magic user is doesn't really need that. So, and the Dragon Slayer is gonna be good to keep in inventory. If we're farming that dragon, Dragon Slayer would keep that, or we can give it to another character too, which is nice. So to hold for us. Okay. So now let's ever identify this dagger. Another dagger +2. Okay. Alright, so let's go. We sold that, so let's sell these items. Thieves Dagger, obviously, want to keep. So we'll do sell item. See that Vorpal Blade is 7,000. The breastplate +3, 50,000. Yep. Alright, so we're gonna sell the dagger +2. +2, sell that. Thieves Dagger, like 25,000. Longsword +2, we're gonna keep. The helm +1, we'll actually sell that. Back. This is the inn. Let's inspect our characters here again for our items. So, let's see, longsword +2. We'll go with Folder here. Let's see. We won't use that Dragon Slayer. Alright, so now let's give Zyla. Let's do longsword +2. Give to party member. Let's do that. So let's give this to Lila. Alright, so she's clear of her inventory. Sword. That's another Dragon Slayer sword. Scroll. Let's see what that is. Okay, so just Henrik has his inventory. Let's equip this. So the Dragon Slayer, we're just gonna go down to the dungeon so we'll do, use different weapons there. Alright, so let's identify here. Let me take my screenshot here. Okay, let's see what that number is. Chainmail, worthless here. Breastplate +1. Alright, let's see what this is. Come on. Mage Masher. Oh, cool. What's that? +5 to hit. 1d6 +1 damage. 2 attacks minimum. Double damage against arcane enemies. Protect us against attacks from arcane enemies. So that's not a bad weapon for maybe one of the characters in the back row to hold. I don't think the thief can use that though. Scroll of Batios. That's a minor spell. And sometimes it's not letting us hit these. There we go. Identify. Leather armor -1. Okay. So let's so we can sell this. Yeah, so let's go sell all these items. And we'll pull in the magic user to identify the rest of his items. So this does take some time. Yeah. Let's go to store. Sell item. Chainmail. That spell is useless. Armor -1. We'll sell that breastplate. Mage Masher will hold on to. So now let's go back. I think we've identified. Let's just double check. Everything's been identified here. Yes, this takes a while to do, yeah. So let's go back to the tavern. Add our magic user back, because he's got some cool stuff on him. Okay. So a lot of clicking. This is a lot easier than it was in the original game. It's a sword. Well, that's not doing that. Hoping these gauntlets are something good. Okay, on the screenshot here. Got like a scratch off the lottery, right? Let's see what you get, yeah. So let's see, that is another Dragon Slayer, yep. Same icon, yep. Gauntlets, hopefully these are cool gauntlets, let's see. Copper gloves. Well, I think actually the copper gloves are, oh, it's -1 AC. It's nothing special. Okay, what's this weapon? That icon looks a little bit different. Wereslayer. Oh, cool. +5 to hit. Double damage against lycanthropes. Protects against lycanthrope attacks. Probably not going to keep that. As we compare it to, longsword +2. +6 to hit. 1d10 +2 damage, 3 attacks minimum. +5 to hit. So it's not as much to hit. I guess it's an okay weapon. It's plus compared to that. Let's see if we'll give it to. Let's give that to Barney. Let's give it to Theodore, just so we can compare the two. Yep. So if you have the Wereslayer, all right. So +5, 1d10 +1, 6. See +6, 1d10 +2, 3 attacks minimum. So it's a slower weapon. So I'm probably gonna sell that. Copper gloves. Yeah, everyone's got this just standard copper gloves. Darn it. Copper gloves. So Henrik's got all his items identified. So now let's go. Let's see the Mage Master. Let's see if I give to Danver. I don't think she can equip that. Can she? Aha, she can. Let's see. Double damage against arcane enemies. So that's good to help protect her from magic users, because she's not normally in combat. So compared to the short sword, +2, +5 to hit, 1d6 +2, 3 attacks, +5 to hit 1. So, but to protect against arcane enemies, that could be pretty good to have, pretty handy. Alright, so let's, and Henrik definitely can't, let's see if we give the party member, let's see, Henrik, he cannot use it. Not use a short sword +2, so let's go back to Danver. Alright, so I think copper gloves we can sell. How many Dragon Slayers do we have? 1, 2. And the Vorpal Blade just does so much damage against the dragon there, so you don't really need it for seconds. The dragon will do a lot more damage than the +2 sword. So let's head. Let's go sell a couple of these items and give them to one of our characters to store away. And then we'll head back to the mage. The maze, not the mage yet. So let's go to the store, sell items. And we're going to sell copper gloves. And we're going to sell one of these Dragon Slayers. We don't need 2. Thieves Dagger, we want to keep these items, so let's go back out. Let's go to the tavern. Add the party. And I think Yawan is carrying some of my good stuff. Okay, so pain is you have to go back, then you have to go back to the inn. Yeah, so Yawan probably already has my Thieves Dagger. Yep. And the Muramasa Blade, which is the best. This is the best weapon in the game, but you have to be a samurai to use this weapon. So I'm gonna have to create a samurai to use that and level that samurai, or change one of our characters to that class. So but let's give Yawan the Thieves Dagger, and let's give her the Dragon Slayer. So she can hold that for us. Let's have her take that Dragon Slayer. Let's give party member. So she's filled up. Of course, we could probably have her just sell those. We can sell those items so she can hold more. Let's go do that. Since we now that money is no object for these low-level items, let's sell items, yeah. Let's sell the short sword. So she can just hold these. It's negligible money when you've got 167,000 gold pieces. So, can't give away that deadly ring. Alright, so Dragon Slayer we're going to give to, and also the Were Slayer. Yeah, let's go back here. So +2. There we go. Like that. Okay, so he's got the longsword +2, which is good. Longsword +2. Copper glove shield +2. Shield +1. So I guess let's short sword +2. I'll give it to party member. She can hold that for me. Let's just hold the Mage Master. I guess that. I didn't think the thief could wield that sword that big, but I'm not going to argue. Maybe because it's magical. So that should help her out. And all right, so then we can get rid of these two characters and load up the party like we need to. Tavern, add. Go. Okay, so everyone's all healed up. Let's check our items here real quick. Make sure these two characters are good. Okay. Alright, so let's save our game. Head to the maze. Oh, copy game. Here we go. What's nice is they tell you when your game was saved, so let's rename game. Okay, let's reload. And let's head to that maze. Yep. Well, let's just make sure everything's equipped too. Always double check to make sure I had that before where you didn't equip a sword. I'm like, why is he doing no damage? Okay, that's equipped, equipped, equipped. Alright. And away we go, as Jackie Gleason would say. So, of course, you always cast your big shield spell. First thing you do when you get in the maze, looks like putting on the seatbelt in your car when you get in. Put on that big shield, it's -3. So we've got -6, -5, -6 in the front row. Danvers down to AC 0, which is good. Menro -1, and Henrik, magic user, could use some items there, but he's only 7 with that shield, so he's vulnerable to combat. And of course, this is old school D&D, so your armor class is backwards, or the correct way I would say it, but minus is higher. Yeah, I think new D&D rules, it's the other way around, which just would mess me up. Okay, so we're gonna head down to level 4. Sorry, let me make myself full screen there. There we go. All right. So let's all right. Let's get back to the comments here, and thank you everyone who's hanging out with us. So now we're go south. Counter. There we go. So what do we got here? Some roguelites. I'm gonna get greedy and not cast a spell, but 40, 57, yeah. And I have the fast combat on, so that was pretty quick, yeah. So let's head to floor 6. I'm not sure if I've cleared floor 6. Let's check floor 6. Let's head back to the elevator. We'll go back to floor 7 and work on clearing all of floor 7, not just the big old mean dragon. Let's see here. So do we... Let's see here. I haven't cast them a pick on this level, so let's do that with Henrik. Let's camp. Yeah, let's equip that. Okay, alright, I thought we had been on level, this level before. I guess not. Okay. So now the I can just, well, I'll just leave it for now. Keep casting that with him. Okay, and let's cast Lomelia then to detect the hidden passages too. So let's cast that. Right, it shows you on the right hand corner the icons there, and also the old school menu. It shows you your what's cast here too. So I'll show you the corner there. So go back here, you see spells, light, and protect. Which actually I kind of like better than those icons, because I know exactly what it is. Yep. So we can see if there's any hidden passages here. So now some of the games say that gameplay guides say that you can just skip, skip these levels entirely and just head down to level 10. Like I'm probably strong enough to win this game right now. I'm gonna go for that leather clamp man because I don't trust him in the back. Let's see. Go against level 5 mages. See, the problem is there's so many characters now that you gotta cast spells. You do back row can't attack. Let us try to cast Tino, which is still air. I think, or did she have that Manifold? You could try that. What level spell is that Manifold? Let's see. That's a level 2 spell. Let's try still air, I guess. Stiffness. Not softness. Let's see. Which now high enough level, you've got some. These spells just attack one person. So like blades is probably the best spell right now as a priest. We've got 4 of those. I kind of want to save them for combat, so let's just cast still air on the bishops. Let's try the bishops there. Henrik, let's cast spell. Let's go. This kills all monsters under 8th level, so level 5. Oh, wait a minute, I didn't. Oh, I forgot to sleep with him. We got to go back up. Drat, I forgot to read. As I put him in the maze, he needed to recover his spell. So because he's out of spells practically. Oops. I knew I was forgetting something, yep. But you can see the experience points you get. And let's see, no chest there. Oh, what a pain. I gotta head back. Let us head back up. Giant spiders. Make sure we're working these guys. Alright, we got some armor. Well, let's cast. Let's cast a double pick spell here. Whenever you leave, might as well cast that spell. We didn't go very far, obviously. Yep. Let's go 4/4. That's always a pain when you gotta head back. I don't have that teleport spell yet, so. Not that this takes that long, but. can't sleep in the maze, unfortunately. Yet. Alright, so let's visit the inn, party rest. There we go. Spell points are all back. But I think who's got the, let's see. I think just that one. Henrik's got that one piece of armor to identify. So now we gotta go. Let's see, can I just go to the... Is it store right? Identify item, let's see. I got so much more, just identify it. There we go. That's it, identify, not sell. Oh, breastplate +1. Okay, there we go. Wait a minute. Sell item. Alright, so I didn't make any money off of that. It's not a big deal. Yep. Alright, so let's just head back to the maze. That way I don't have to switch characters. I gotta work on getting that bishop up to a higher level, so... I think once you defeat the game, then you can go down and mine for experience points. What are you guys, crazy? Crazy kobolds. It's not gonna go well for you. 55 damage. I think that one swing would have killed the dragon, yeah. And of course each level is much tougher to go up, so now, you know, in the beginning we're cruising through the levels now. That takes a long time. Could dispel undead with Venro, the priest, but there's only 3 of them, and each shot is going to kill them like that, so no need to bother. Oh. They clicked the wrong button there. Oh well. Not a good way to start, but let's go down to floor 6. Remember, Trevor sucks. Robert sucks. That's the designer of the game. Yep. All right. So now let's. Oh. We got were tigers. So I believe they recover 1 point each time. So now let's cast. We surprise them. So. It's not equipped, see? Yeah. Let's get rid of this scroll. Doesn't do much damage. Fight. White tiger gone. Sorry, Tornado Tiger. now let's cast our mapping spells, which I should have done before, and a big shield. Big shield. There we go. And more light. Okay. So let's just go on exploring. Oh, nothing there. Oh, there's an encounter. Yep. Thieves. So they can't cast spells, so I don't think they can hurt us. Hopefully they had some good loot. Because they're thieves. Oop. Okay, just need to get a drink there. Alright, so we're going to go back around the corner. Let's head this way. Oh, I think there'll be a hidden entrance there. Alright. Well, we don't know who they are, but... Uh-oh. That did a lot of damage. Fight, fight, fight. Thankfully, they didn't do that much damage. They're going to cast a spell on cure spell, do big cure. Let's just do damage. She lost half her hit points. Just a parry, I'm sure we'll take out. Well, they had a lot of. That spirit had a lot of hit points, but 3 characters attacking now. So now she's healed up. You know, pay attention to your characters. See how many hit points they're at, obviously. So let's see. We got a lot of experience points for that attack there. So, trap. Robes. All right, hopefully some good robes there. Hey, David Jones. So let's see what's this way. Oh, so this is some stairs down. Let's just go there just so we go all the way through. And let's cast the spell here. Okay, so we're right here. So you always want to cast that so you map as you go. Can I equip this item? Let's see. Oh, broken item, so we can discard that. That's the scroll that we used. I wonder if we can unequip. Let's see. It only lets you equip. That's a pain. You definitely don't want to equip that. Could be cursed. Thought I had to find it. Yep. So we were in this room before here. So far, no secret passages. Oh, just as I said that, we got a secret wall here. Let's see what's in here. It's always fun to head out the secret walls. I like that animation, it's very cool. And I guess sometimes there's an encounter, sometimes not. Let's go around this corridor before we open the doors just so it's mapped. I guess is that a one-way? That's one way. This way. Down here. Counter, what do we get? Ninjas. They're pretty deadly. Fight. Hide in shadows. Let's see. Cast a spell. Let's cast. Let us pass a great cure. Dude, we see those 70s in the front row. Let's cast. Let us cast. Let's cast big fire on these guys. 3 seconds. So let's see how this goes. Oh, another ninja lived. Yep. He's almost dead, but he lived yet. Now we just do a standard fight. But where your character's gonna get in big trouble is with, low hit points. Your magic users and your thieves can get knocked out pretty quickly by. Pretty quickly by some magic spells, so that's the biggest danger in this game. Once you get to a certain level, with magic using characters, especially if there's a lot of them. Killer wolves, much better than killer rabbits. Yep. Okay, we got some armor. Now with these monsters, it's probably just generic armor. It's the higher level monsters throw up the higher level treasure, of course. Yeah. Right, let's cast the mapping spell. Unlimited, so we're pretty much almost cleared out this section. Let me go back down, see what's in this corner. I kind of like going in order. No, do that room. Just that room. Back through there anyway. Did I miss any? Didn't miss any hidden passages there. So it took us back around anyway. But now that's cleared off. So I wonder if there's a faster way to use an item. All right, so that corner of the map is all cleared off. Those of you with OCD like me, gotta go in order, right? Oh, and let's just fight. Two monsters here. Dispatch pretty quickly. Yeah. No good treasure. Since we this room. There. Let's see. Oop. Alright, now this is going to be a tougher fight because these guys are nasty. I'm surprised I'm good. So let's do fight. Hide in shadows. Can I dispel these guys? Are they undead in spirits? I would think they are. And we can. Let's probably don't have the staff. Question. Alright, so 3 left, so we can just do the standard fight. Don't want to get too greedy. There we go. Potion. Oh, the mace. There we go. Here. Yep, okay, so we're gonna wrap this around the other way. And since it's been 1981 since I played this game, 82. I don't remember these maps at all, yep. Let's go. One lone wolf. Should run, Wolfie. It's always nice surprising. You get 2 attacks in a row, so. Especially if they're magic users. Yeah. Okay, so we're in that central section, so let's cast the mapping spell again. So we're right in the crossroads here, so let's finish this lower right-hand side of the map here. And every time you cast that spell, it's remembered each time you're going to the maze, so. Which is nice, yep. Oh, secret entrance. Let's go around the corner here. Got everything, yep. And my friend, coincidentally named Marc as well, and he spells his name the correct way too, with a C. He actually, in the 80s, let's see, one is a barbarian with a sword that glows, one's a sexy female mage, and third looks like a huge ogre. Okay, let's screenshot this. Sexy female mage. Let's see what happens here. This could be one of the big encounters in the game. But Brian points into the car and yells, Aria Ukla, this way, and they all run off. This is what kind of added character to the game when you didn't have really cool graphics. It's kind of like Zork. Hey, Mr. Tonic Madman, how's it going? So yeah, this kind of added the character to the game. So this way, so I'm guessing one of the big encounters in the game is coming up. Let's head down to the bottom of this corridor. There's a lot of secret passages there, but I always like clearing our way down there. And we've got some thieves and they're surprised, so I'm just gonna fight them. Toasted. Okay, so I think this corridor runs the whole way. Oh, is that like an arrow going at me? This corridor runs all the way through. So now if we cast the mapping spell. So just use that. Okay, so we are here. Oh yeah, so yeah, it's just what I thought. So this corridor loops around here. There's all kinds of secret doors, but let's go to the right here and go through the doors. Standard door first. Let's start with that. Let's map that one. Okay. Let's go this one here. So far, knock on wood, no. Really difficult to find. Tony the Tiger here. Who was not so great. Okay, so this is our elevator here. Is that where we started? Let's see. Yeah. Oh, yeah, because usually I was going out left, out the elevator. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. So, there's gotta be... guessing something hidden. Down here. No, I shouldn't say hidden. Let's just go to the end here. Make sure we clear this out. Let's see who's in this encounter. Oh. There's more wizards. And we surprised them. So now they're toast. Yep. Oh, Mrs. I picked this game up on Steam sale. Couldn't resist. Oh, I'm glad to enable. Glad to enable. Well, it wasn't too expensive too. For $15, it's definitely worth it. In my humble opinion, yep. Failed to disarm the trap. Come on. Party takes damage. Come on, damn. Ooh, big damage, big damage. Alright, so now we gotta cast some spells here. Let's cast spell. Healing. Let's heal her. We've only got 2 of these left, but let's bring Henrik all the way back up. Let's see. Let me know how you like the game, Mr. Tonic, when you play it. Yep. Oops, hit the wrong person. That's what happens when you run out of your spell points here. So. Alright, knock on wood, we should be pretty good. Her spells are depleted though, which is kind of bad when even if a character gets paralyzed. That's gotten me into trouble before. If you have characters that are paralyzed and they're stuck in the maze with you, and they can't fight. That's what gets really dicey. And you're gonna fire it up this week. Good to hear. Good to hear. Yeah. Yeah, when you start out in the beginning of this game, it's really, I shouldn't say too frustrating, but you know, that's the fun of the game too, when you don't have many hit points and you can get wiped out. And then, you know, a lot of the small encounters to start the game. Okay, there's stairs up there too. Yes, it takes a lot of patience in the beginning to get going. Lifesteal, I don't like the way that sounds. Fight. Reform. Fight. Two. Fight. Two. Hide in shadows. Let's do Spell Undead. Let's cast a spell. Let's not scroll around. Let's cast Spark Storm. Two. Okay, well, they didn't have many hit points. Oh. I think we'll have more hit points. Yeah. Map as much of this as I can. Okay, killer wolves. Mrs. Knox says, I played a lot of old dungeon crawlers like Bard's Tale in the olden times. Strangely enough, I've only played Wizardry 8, none of the early installments. So Wizardry 8's very cool. Yeah. This is where it all started. And I don't know if you were here. You were probably didn't hear, but one of my buddies, who's also named Mark, had a company, a licensing company, and he worked with Surtech, so he just gave me a couple boxes of Wizardry items, and I've been trying to identify them for him. A ton of stuff from Japan, a lot of stuff from Japan, so we're probably going to put it on eBay to sell. I might buy some of the stuff from him. But he had Wizardry 4, which was a notoriously difficult game to play. Just warnings on the game on how difficult it is to play. I guess people were complaining how tough it was. Of course, now you can buy the whole series on Steam. I don't know if they redid the graphics for 4. But yeah, it's my buddy Mark with the C also, was into video games in the 80s. He's about 10 years older than me. But he was doing all this stuff with, I can have him on my stream one of these nights. Special guest. And yeah, he knew all these players. He knew Nolan Bushnell, and when video games were just starting, but he lived through some of those video game crashes, and really interesting story to tell. Uh-oh, we got a spell off. The samurai, they can do a lot of damage. Yeah. Not too bad right now. So I think we're okay with their hit points. Oh, see, they got the spell off. But they were only affecting one person. So. But yeah, so we did all this really cool wizard stuff. And one of them was actually an anime cartoon, which I got to throw into my VCR. I'm assuming there's no subtitles; it's just in Japanese. But I wonder if I put Google Translate. It's a sample of one of the Wizardry anime. So I've taken pictures of all the stuff. I'm gonna try to find if they've ever been sold on eBay, or probably they have. Some of them have. But there's all these training guides and manuals, and things that are really really cool. And he told me, he's like, I threw out a lot of stuff over my lifetime, which I'm sure, yeah. Let's leave it in peace. Level 5 mages are worth a fight. So we are right now, where are we? So I get kind of lost when let's just cast. So that tells us where we are. So, okay, we're in the bottom corner. So, looks like we've got this all cleared out. So if we head back up here, we'll clear out this section here. Alright, so we'll head to our right. So go through 3 doors. Bunch of hidden doors are over here. So okay, so let's go check out some of these hidden doors. See what lies behind them. And Mrs. Tonic says, I think they remastered the game. All the old Wizard games are good old games for cheap though. Yeah, I did buy them all, but I can't remember. Because some of them haven't been played. You buy stuff when it's on sale, and then, like they sold the whole set. I can't remember if they remastered that one yet. You still have all the old Ultimate games with the cloth maps, which are really cool. Yeah, those were. You got so much cool stuff with the games, like Wizardry. Before they had like a credit card, quote unquote, in it with a number to call for help on the game and a special code. All this cool stuff with the game. The manuals. Although, to say Wizardry 4 was they kind of cheaped out where they said you needed to play the other games so you could actually send away for the Wizardry 1 manual. I guess PDFs existed, but they wanted the money. So for $12 you could send away for the Wizardry 1 manual so you knew all the spells and what to do. I'm like, that's kind of chintzy. So is this a one-way door, right? Yep, see, one-way door there. Let's go back. I think we got everything in. Yeah, but the old games, they gave you some of the manuals, like 300 pages, yeah. Ultima 4 came with a cool pewter on. Oh, let's see what we got here. 6 spirits and 2 gargoyles. So we definitely need to cast some spells. Get through this. Let's hide the shadows. Let's see. Let's cast. She used all her good spells up. Level 3 spells. Okay, I'm not gonna bother. Let's just do. Let's have him. Let's cast. Let's see. cast the first spell. Let's cast that one. 2. So spirits did some nice damage there. Fight, fight, fight. Attack. Okay. Let's cast the healing spell. This is level 3. I'm a cures here, so I just can cast heal. Yep. Cast on Henrik. We should kill these guys pretty quick, so. There's only 2 left yet. Yeah, I miss buying the physical games. This Mistonic, which used to come with manuals and extra goodies, not just digital soundtracks and skins. The good old days, yeah, because you had a lot of cool stuff that came with the game, and then also the copy protection too. So there's like a code wheel in there where you have to enter the code as you're keep playing the game as a copy protection. So there's like a 10-page code wheel. Let's see. Yep. Let's see what's here. Actually, let's cast the spell. This is where you can get into trouble, as I keep saying. Then you gotta head back out of the dungeon, and sometimes you stay too long, and you're out of spells, and you can't do a big fight with some monsters, and you get wiped out. You're staying in the dungeon too long. So I'm getting a little bit greedy here. Just headed down this corridor just to see where, just to map everything through. It's a cool level here. So now let's cast the mapping spell again. Okay, we're on the top here. Okay. Let's see if we can clear out this top section without getting killed. Something cool in here. Got here. Life steal. Ha 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 ha. Fight 1, fight 2, fight 2. Fight shadows. Spell dead. 1. We stole their lives, yep. Yeah, there's something about getting that cool package with your games, and you'd read the manual. Some of the sports games too came with. Oh, damn it! I hate these traps. Dukas took 26 damage. Remember that. Trap that one. So we gotta get out of here. Oh, and there's a trap on that one too. Oh, great. I hate these pits. All right. And you've got the more light spell, it should tell you. Chance up here. Getting greedy. All right, well, let's head back up, because I think we're kind of low on hit points. So right now we're right here. If we head back down, we can head to that elevator. So we've cleared out most of this level here. Let's see here. Or I guess if we go through here. Okay, good. Yeah, dough, yeah. I hate falling into those traps. You should be able to see those traps with the higher level thief. Once in a while I get warned. I can't remember they had that in the game. Alright, so now we're in that end corridor here. Let's see, is it through? I remember how to get to the elevator. I swear, I think sometimes this game knows when you're trying to get out. When your hit points are really low. Unfortunately, that's not happening here, but I've had that happen a couple times where all of a sudden you get nailed trying to escape. Oh, I found the elevator. What do you know? Let's go to floor 4. We're safe, knock on wood. So one thing I was thinking of doing is changing character classes, like dual class character. But then your attributes go down all the way back down to the racial minimums, which is a real bummer too. So then you have to go all the way back up again. You probably never get them back because I kept playing the character, so I had like 29 points to use. So, all right, let's visit the inn. Let us do party rest. There we go. We're all healed. I know what I do here. I always save my game. Get the title. And part of this too is just you never know if the game is going to mess up too. So I haven't had too many bugs with this game, but I just always like having a backup. And it's a lot faster than the floppy days. You'd have to wait with that scenario disc. You had to make a scenario disc with this. Okay, so now let's check. Go back to the inn. Check out our characters here. We can identify stuff. So let's check out our items. Of course, there was no mouse when you back then. Yeah. Let's see what does Henrik have. So he's got 2 items. All right, so we'll take Venro out. Let's take Venro out. Switch with the bishop. You have a command. Give all to bishop. Yep. Mace +1. Chainmail. Dios potion. Sometimes it doesn't want to use the mouse. Let's see. Chainmail +1. So nothing good. Nothing good. I mean, just get our money up, but yeah, nothing super good. So yeah, mace +1's +3 to hit. All right, so let's go sell this stuff. Well, first let's just sell it. So store, sell item. robes. Actually, oh, that's worth 6,000. Nice. All right, there we go. Let's check what we can buy here. Let's see if there's anything good to buy. Probably nothing's to be good as you know what we have now. He's got the best blade in the game. And of course, it saves once you sell an item, they stay in the store too. But it'd be cool if they added some new. New items, cursed robes. Who would want to buy cursed robes? And the copper gloves. So nothing cool to buy. Right? Let's check our characters until anything to sell. Let's just double check. I think we've sold everything we needed to sell. Okay. Alright, so let's get back and load up our switch out our bishop here. So add our priest back. And let's go to the inn here. Let's check how much more XP we need to get the characters up to that next level. Alright, so we need 22 for Dukas, about this, a little bit more, 25 for Boulder. So they're getting there. Pretty close. Okay. Oh, she's very close to next level, which is good. Level 11, 40,000. Yep. Priest takes longer to level up. Same thing with the magic user. If those magic levels are much keep going higher and higher. So he's got some good stats. So yeah, that's one of the strategies is to go double class. But I really need another. Should have another spellcaster back here, or what you can do, you can convert to a lord, where you get priestly spells too. But then of course I've got great attributes here, and those all get knocked down to very low levels. So let's see if we go to the inn or the tavern. Let's see, recruit character. Let's see, now that we're higher level, let's see if they have a lord. I just want to see if they have a lord character there. Let's go to character. Let's go to create character. Check our roster. I think a lord. If you can start with a lord, let's see. Create character. So what you can do here, you can keep doing left control, and what you want to have up there when you create a character is a 29. And it can take a while, yeah. I'm just curious if you have enough attributes to start with a lord. That's that Windows, find where your mouse is when you press the control key. So left control, yeah. So you could spend, 10 minutes going through this trying to get a 29. I'm just curious if you... I was worried about it. 29 is going to pop up and I'm going to hit the control key again. Miss it, yep, and cycle through it. 20. We want a 29. Come on, who's the 29? Big money. No whammy. Yeah. Because now that when your characters are high enough, you've got some good characters, you can, take them down to the dungeon and go through a bunch of encounters and get them up pretty much more quickly through those lower levels. Obviously, then you stall out when you get to the higher levels. But usually by now I've gotten something better than 20, but not good luck right now. Game knows I'm streaming. Usually by now I've got at least a 27 or 25. There's a low point total to start with it. Come on. Bit of 29. So you need to have a certain level of attributes to start, for certain classes. Does it show? Can I click? Oh, I can't even click on class now. Come on, you know you want to give me a 29. See, I was going fast on the 20 went by. If that was a 29, I would have missed it probably. God, nothing under 20 for this last few minutes. Good. Alright, give it a few more tries. Let's see here. Another minute maybe. Let's see if I play with this 20 here. Since it's been forever, let's see. Let's see. Fighter, let's see. Is it Lord? You have to convert to Lord? I'm trying to see which. Perfect example, write a Python script where you automate the screen cap the number and stop auto-clicking whenever it hits 29. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Yeah. Just trying to see if yeah, so samurai. Yes, I don't have enough points. So, yeah. I guess maybe you can't become a lord from the beginning. Assumed you could, but it's a fighter. I'm not gonna use this character anyway. So. Let's go get this character anyway. But yeah. It's a wall. So I guess you can't become a lord. I thought you could become a lord from the start here. I'm not gonna hit a 29 here. Watch. Hey, dude, trying to do great. Thank you. Yeah. Let me see. We're gonna Google Wizardry Lord. Yep. Thought you could become one from the start of the game, but maybe not. We always have to switch over. Okay. What do they say here? Must be a good alignment. The character must achieve minimum stats 15, 12, 12, 15, 14, 15. So you probably need to roll that. Yeah, you need to roll that much higher level, I guess, to start with. Yep. That's probably why it wasn't showing up. Yep. A Lord and Ninja will unlock as character classes level up. Yeah, so you need a higher level. So if you do hit that 29, maybe you could become it. Yep. Roll a 32 to become a lord. One person is saying. Maybe that's why. Of course, I haven't gotten close to that 29, which is the highest here. Yeah. Behind the Scenes of Stranger Things Season 5 on Netflix, January 12th. Yeah, I'm definitely going to check that out. Oh, here we go, 28. I wasn't looking. All right, let's see here. So let's be a dwarf. Let's try a dwarf, and let's see what we get here. We're 1 point short, but let's see what... so I think it was 15. Let's see what they said for a lord here, what the stats were. Minimum stats. Okay, so strength 15, intelligence 12. Well, that's going to be tough to do. Let's see, piety 12, vitality 15, agility 14, luck 15. Yeah, you're going to run out of points, yep. Makes sense. Yep. So you're gonna you can't get there to start with. Yep. So you could be a bishop or samurai. So even with one more point. Intelligence 12, fighting 12. Yeah, unless you maybe an elf could. Yeah, but with the characteristics it would be tough. So. I guess if you start as a fighter, then become a lord. Let's see something from the tribute. You've got to be good, I believe, too. Yep, so good alignment. That's good. Class will be a fighter. That girl looks like Barbara Streisand. D and D name generator. Let's come up with use this name generator, which is pretty cool. I'll put this in the chat here so you can generate a name. Close, so yeah, denied, right? Yeah. So let's see. Let's see which names I like here. You can keep scrolling through, so. Let's see if I like a name. Because maybe I'll use this character. This character was pretty good, so I could use him to create a lord. Let's see what happens, too. It's good to experiment. Because I want to wreck my main character and then have them go down to a low level. All right. Well, that was fun. Got a lot of gold now. Let's go back here. So I think I'm going to call it an adventuring night, but thank you to Visatonic. Thank you, David Jones. Let's see who else was hanging with us tonight. Daniel Barry was here. Dadman stopped by. Great Canadian Spider-Man. Gabe Levine. And the Stream Element Spot. So, yeah, we got 21 people watching now, which is pretty cool. So, thanks everyone. And this was pretty successful expedition number 6. We got some damn cool weapons. So, that was good. So, yep. Hope everyone had a great holiday. Now everyone's back to work. So, but these are nice outlets, right? Have some fun. So, yeah, and check out Wizardry. I know Misatonic bought it, but yeah, if you want to buy, purchase Wizardry 1, it's on Steam. Just look for Wizardry, and they did a really nice job with this game. So, yep. Good night, Misatonic, and everyone else, and we'll catch you on the next one. Take care.
Fun storming the castle.
It's 106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it.
You're still here? It's over. Go home.